Alright, what's going on, chat? Today we're looking for some Amazon Prime Day tech deals. A lot of new stuff with Amazon Prime. Actually not logged into a Prime account right now, but I have Prime on a different account. Access to Prime there. Let me put this back a little. There we go. I've actually been searching around on Prime for a while on Amazon, and looks like there's some okay deals, not as good as I've seen in the past. I have seen some good deals around 30% off. Nothing over like 50 though, except for like the Amazon products here. Ooh, Galaxy Watch 7 for only $159 instead of 300. Let's make a list of the best Prime Day tech deals 2025. We need to make a list because I need to make a list that I can put into a document that I can share with everybody from my channel, all my subscribers. So I'm going to actually copy this link and put that in there. Galaxy Watch 7. There we go. Alright, the regular price, $209, is actually crazy. Normally, wait, did they not just say, the list price is $300? No, it's not. It's $209. So let's hold on, let's look at the difference. Right here, calculator, we're doing 209, right? Minus 160, and yeah, I know there would be some tax in there, but we're not going to count that. You're saving $49 if it's only 209, but they say it's listed for 300. So if we're thinking 300 minus 160, they're trying to act like you're basically saving $150. You're not. $140, whatever. No, you're only saving like $50 on this. So maybe not as good of a deal as I originally thought. Because the regular price right now, $209, still isn't that bad. 160 is nice though. Also, if you guys have found any great deals, please put them in the chat. What is up, Anthony? Welcome to the live stream. Chat. What is going on? Let me know. I actually have a question here for everybody. Do you have Amazon Prime? I'm wondering, does anyone here have Amazon Prime? Put your answer down in the poll below in the chat and let me know. We're gonna be looking for a lot of deals today, so thank you for the like, by the way. Let's see what else we got. An iPad here. Normally 600, only 480. Not that great, really. The mid-range or budget, I guess, Samsung tablet, normally 220. Oh man, I just found pure proof that this really isn't a great deal right here. Guys, take a look at this here. You see the regular price is $140 and the Prime Day deal price is $132. However, if you take a look here, it says that the list price was $220. Really, you're only saving like $7 by getting the Prime Day deal. What are they doing here? This is a complete scam. I have no idea why they think you're actually going to believe that you're getting a good deal with Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime has been such a scam, at least for me, in the past few months of having it. It's just kind of like, I feel like it's gotten worse over the years, but we're still looking for deals. to 50-50 on whether people have Amazon Prime in the poll right now. So if you haven't already answered, go down in the chat and answer that poll. Let's see. We have to really pay attention. Here's a tip. If you're shopping for stuff on Amazon Prime, for the Amazon Prime Day deals, if you're looking at, say, these headphones here, I can't find them now, but we'll look at these Beats Solar Force. If you take a look, it says a limited time deal, $97.99, right? But look, it says the list price is also $199.95. But if we scroll down, on some listings, it will actually say the original price. And the original price usually isn't that great. It's actually, I guess, greater in that case. Like here's a prime example. Anchor Soundcore 2 portable Bluetooth speaker. This is a scam to pay for Amazon Prime just for the Prime Day deal. Because if you take a look, it says the Prime Day deal is $27.97, which is insane. List price is $44.99. No, it's not. Right over here, it says it's $39.99. They're hoping you won't look over here and made the connection that really you're only saving like $10. But you're still paying them more money for Amazon Prime if you aren't already a member and you're getting Prime just for this special event. Now, I don't know if this was intentional or if they just forgot to take this little regular price box off over here, but that was a terrible way to market this product and so many others that have similar listings. Because if you take a look, like this Sony speaker here too, insane, $198, you can buy it brand new for the same price. You don't even need Prime. $198. You don't need Amazon Prime for this deal. But if you take a look, they say the original price was $329. Actually, it brings up a good point. If we go to the Chrome web store and we search for this special extension that I really like using, then we'll actually see this really crazy trend with all of these. Price trends checker. Yep, right here, Keepa. This one is an absolutely insane app, or extension, I guess, for your Chrome. So if I would go back to Amazon here and I'd refresh, I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but I definitely like using this app a ton. Go and get Keepa, Keepa, on your Chrome browser, because this is definitely a good way to get the best possible deals and make sure you're not getting scammed out of paying for Amazon Prime, which is so much more expensive than just getting the product itself. So if I would refresh here and I would load the extension, we looked here. We refresh, it should show. It's just taking a little bit longer for me. Here it is. I found it. Okay. So if we take a look at the speaker, this is a Sony ULT Field 5, right? And if we scroll down, you see that there's $198 is the normal price, and the list price is $329. But if we take a look at this price chart, we can actually see all of the different retailers and all the different conditions they're selling this device in, and what the current price is versus the old price. So right around June to early July right here, you can see you can buy this new from Amazon for around $248. If we get a little closer right before Prime Day started, it basically stays at the same price. But if we scroll up, we realize that 248 is not the same amount off as 329. That's a huge difference. We take $3.29. Obviously, again, your tax is going to be different depending on your region, but that's $131 savings according to them, according to Amazon here. But if we look at Keepa's listing, we can see that it cost around $239 before this Prime Day stuff started. $239 minus the $198 they're now selling it for. So that's a $131 versus. See, you take a look here. That's an even worse savings. You see, that actually cuts the entire sale price in half to around like $41. Actually, not even in half. There's more than that. Into like a third of the value of the original deal. This is ridiculous. But you can see you don't even need Prime. And you could just get this for $198 no matter what. But they're still claiming it's a Prime Day deal because I went on the Amazon Prime Day page and that's where that was. So what the heck are they doing? They're scamming you pretty much. Because if you factor in the price of Amazon Prime every single month, let's say, you look here, okay, $14.99 a month. So you're at least paying them $15 more than you really have to for a majority of these products. If we take a look, I didn't know this existed, an AI voice recorder. Okay. I guess this is for like meetings or something. I can see the potential in this product though. So they're asking $127.20 for the deal price here. But if you look, the list price was $159 and the regular price is actually $159. But you have to consider you're paying them an extra $15 plus tax on the Amazon Prime subscription, plus the tax that you have to pay on this $127 product. Again, I'm not going to get into taxes and sales tax too much because it varies based on region, and I can't really give a very good universal estimate of how much sales tax would be for these. But this actually kind of looks like it would be a nice product to try out. It's a cool concept, and I didn't really know they made these. I haven't seen these on Amazon before. I've actually seen them on like YouTube Shopping and stuff. Like third-party companies have been selling them. I didn't know Amazon had sort of their own. I'm not sure if this is like their own brand. Oh wait, no, it's not. Okay, but yeah, only saving $32 here. But if you don't get Prime, it's actually a better deal in that case because after taxes, you're gonna be paying way more than you really would normally have to. You would almost maybe have like a $2 difference with the Prime Day deal versus the normal deal. Right here, you see, this is actually something I considered getting until I realized that I don't really know if MagSafe is going to be fast enough for me. I have an insanely fast charger right now. I'm thinking about getting MagSafe, 3-in-1 charging station kind of thing. I don't know if I'm going to get Anchors. I've seen some better deals around other places. But if we look here, $62.99, 30% off of the list price of $89.99. But if we look here, we can look at the price chart. There's prime proof right here. If we scroll through this price listing chart, $63.99 was the original price of this at the June 23rd mark. But now you can see they quickly hiked up the price to $89.99 just before Prime Day started. Oh man, this Prime Day stuff, I have no idea why we have to be so sneaky about this stuff, Amazon. If Amazon sees this, or anybody who works at Amazon sees this, please let your company know. Please let your company know that people do know what you're doing. People know you're trying to like rip them off and stuff. I'm sure they already know that though, so might as well not even worry about it. Let's see, this one. This is actually something I also considered getting. Like a MagSafe portable charger kind of thing. I was thinking of either getting the 3-in-1 charging station or this. It's looking like the regular price is $47.99 according to them. Okay, remember, Keepa will give us the price at any time of the year. It'll tell you when it was a different price and if that price is better than it is now. $29.99, $47.99. All right, now it's time to scroll down and take a look at what they did. All right, this is July 8th, $47.99. If we go back right here, oh my gosh, a new one of these on just before July 1st, so probably like the 29th through 30th, I guess, of June, we were seeing a $33.99 price tag. If we go back even more, you can see they kind of tried to stagger the price a little, but it looks very consistent. Actually, if you go back to June 8th, it was only $30.99. So if we're thinking about that here in terms of a deal, $30.99 plus whatever your applicable tax is, minus $29.99, you're only saving $1. You're only saving $1 here. Oh, I don't even think I can look at these deals anymore without having to do this price checking every time. I really don't know how people get hyped for this huge Amazon event, because really it's not huge. If you would have just bought the product 2 months before now, you could have gotten a better deal than you're getting now, when it's supposed to be a better deal now than it was then. That probably sounds confusing, but it doesn't really matter. It's the fact is, you're not getting a very good deal if you're paying extra for Amazon Prime. Say you get Amazon Prime all the time, you just get it year round because it's easier, you get free shipping, you get quick shipping for that matter too. If you just already have it, still not a great deal, but I can see what you might be looking at. Like, you might be a little more compelled to buy it just because you're already paying for Prime anyways, so it's not really a huge deal to you. If we look through even more, not really seeing anything great. I'm seeing some headphones, a lot of headphones, like 40-something% off. I've actually never even heard of these before. I'm not actually familiar with this brand either. $749, $399. This one actually is really expensive, so I'd like to see what it was a while back. June 1st, $513. Oh, wow. May 1st, $454. Gosh, these deals. The only point I'm trying to make here is that if you're buying Prime just for this event, don't. You shouldn't. You're wasting your money, because all these deals, at one point or another, unless you really need the product right now, will be available at a lower price 3 months from today's date. 3 months. Or around that time. 100-watt charger. Regular price $84.99. Deal price $60. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The same deal was available on June 8th, or June 9th actually, at 338. 338. It doesn't really matter. It's just showing you the timing. On June 8th and June 9th, it was available for only $60. You don't have to pay the extra for Prime. Whew. How long have I been doing this? 20 minutes? Jeez. Okay, I promise I'll stop yapping pretty soon. About these deals. It probably sounds like I'm ranting Amazon, and that's not exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to be honest with you, show you what you're really getting. Because I'm not sponsored by Amazon, I'm able to give my own honest opinion about what's going on, and the facts are the facts for this. So, this is a Bluetooth speaker. A lot of Bluetooth stuff is on sale. Usually. Speakers, headphones, earbuds. Actually, we haven't seen all that much Apple stuff, which is kind of surprising. I'm curious to see what we get there. So this looks like a pretty nice speaker, pretty good reviews, pretty good ratings. As you can see here, regular price, they actually got kind of sneaky on this one. Deal price, $33. If you look, the regular price is completely blacked out. They don't even show it. They just go on to tell you all about the shipping information. They don't tell you how much it really originally cost. But again, we use our extension, and if you look, the current price is what, $33? Yeah, right here, $38, all the way from May all the way through June, pretty much. Before they kind of hiked it up $10, and honestly, if you would have all through the entire last 2 weeks of May, first week of June, you would probably have found a pretty good deal. $38. Wouldn't have had to pay the extra for Amazon Prime. You're only saving $5. Again, you're not missing the deal. You're gonna get the same deal. Oh, what's up? Thanveer vlog. Welcome to the live stream. If anybody has any thoughts, feel free to put them in the chat. I'll be answering all your questions and stuff. I'm an expert on this Prime Day shopping. I've been doing it so many years. So I know what Amazon's trying to do, and whether you're getting a good deal. So if you're planning on buying something this year for this Prime Day event, send a link in the chat, and I'm going to open it up here and tell you if you're really getting a good deal. So, let's see. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm only saving $5. Whew. The regular price is not $60 either. It's $48. All right, let's go on to some Apple stuff, because I'm tired of looking at off-brand things. You know, I'm mainly an Apple Samsung guy. Let me look for Samsung. Let's look at Samsung stuff. Can we look for brands? Yes, we can. All right, Samsung and Apple, right? Where's Apple? I don't see Apple on the list. That's weird. Alright, we'll look it up later. It's fine. Okay. Galaxy Buds FE. These are like kind of like the mid-range Galaxy Buds, earbuds. Normally $152. I don't believe it really. Yeah, $64.99 before. All the way through June. And they hyped it up so that they could, actually $70 right before July started. But the first few weeks of June, it was $64.99, and then $70. So really, you're only saving like $20 if you're buying Prime today, just for the deal. But yeah, if we're looking here, these are really good earbuds. I don't know how much Samsung is currently selling them for. Probably their full price. I don't know if they're having any sales. Let's see. Yeah, they're selling them full price right now. Oh wow, Walmart is actually selling them for $50. Beats Solar Buds are at Target right now for $50. $40 at Best Buy for some Sony truly wireless earbuds, WFC 510s. Of course, the classic Sony naming schemes where they just basically pick a bunch of letters and throw them on there as the name. All right. Let's see. 45-watt wall chargers. So if you have like a high-end flagship Samsung phone or one that's capable of charging at 45 watts, which I think is just the newer flagships, the S23, S24, S25, I believe. Might even just be the Ultras, I'm not sure. I have to check that. But deal price $22.99 at regular price $29. It says minus 54%. 54% off. The list price is $50. Are we sure about that? No. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. It was like $31.99 all these other times. So there was absolutely no. It was not $50. It was $31.99. And at other stores, they were selling for like $25. Way earlier in the year. 27, 25, yeah, 32 sometimes, getting a little high there. Yeah. Definitely crazy stuff. Alright. We've looked at enough Samsung stuff. Let's look for some Apple stuff. And then after that, I think that'll, we'll call it a day for the streaming. Apple Prime Day. Wait. Hold on. Is this real? 13-inch MacBook Air for $200. Oh, Apple Education Store. That's why. That makes sense. So it's probably like if you buy it in bulk. Okay. So let's see. Where are the Amazon Prime Day deals for Apple? Why isn't Amazon coming up? If I search Amazon, will it come up? Okay, apparently they don't have a dedicated page for Apple products. At least it doesn't appear that way. Gosh. Oh, there it is. Apple. Alright, we're looking at a Series 10 Apple Watch for $279, normally $399. Let's check our pricing. Its printer choice been $299. Printer choice been $299, so you're only saving $20. That's fine. Let's look. 16 Pro only 17% off. That's what I really want to be on sale. It says you save $163. Hold on. The 128 gigabyte right now is more expensive than the 256. So if you get a 256 gigabyte iPhone 16 Pro, you're probably getting a pretty good deal here, it looks like. You get pretty much a free storage upgrade for like $20 less. Wait, where's my price checker? $893. Wow, this one's actually looking like a real deal, it seems like. Yeah, I'd say this is a pretty good deal actually. Um, 815. It's actually legit. That's a surprise. The iPhone SE 3rd gen. That's the cheapest Apple offering, pretty much. Apple doesn't sell it in their stores anymore. They replaced it with the 16e. But if we look here, $132.99. Normally, $159. Wow, this one's really complex. It's looking like it was historically around, or not historically, but like a few months ago, it was around like 145. Yeah. Okay. That's not too bad. I mean, the SE is always, it's always worth it if you're just looking for a phone that gets the job done, as a lot of people word it. And you get a lot of other great deals with carriers too. If you just get a carrier phone, I'd probably get the unlocked though, because it's by far the cheapest. It looks like. If you're getting the 128 gigabyte, which is probably what I would get, you're paying around 184. I would definitely get unlocked because you can always sell it for more later. iPhone 12. I actually have the iPhone 12. They're selling for 234. I've actually bought mine for 205. Wow. But not if we don't do renewed premium, we just do renewed. Ooh, 193. That's actually not too bad. Let's look at the old pricing. Oh, if you want to get even lower than the deal price, you can get this one. Yeah, 64 gigabyte. I mean, it's not 128 gigabytes, but it's still good. 179. I don't think you can beat that. Still, it's looking like a pretty legit deal. But yeah, not too much for Apple this year, which is really, really interesting. Do they sell the Apple Vision Pro? I know I'm kind of getting off topic here. I'm gonna try to stay on topic. Do they sell the Apple Vision Pro on Amazon? Oh, they do not. Okay. They sell accessories, like third-party accessories. Like I say, speaking here. They're a very reputable brand. I'm seeing MetaQuests like crazy. But I think that's about it. We've covered all the major categories. The generic audio stuff. A little bit of smartphones, Samsung stuff, Apple stuff. I didn't see much Google this year as I was scrolling through, which was really interesting. Google and Apple, I guess. Not really that many Samsung either, for that matter. Matter of factly, I don't really know if I checked them specifically, but I didn't see any when I was just generally scrolling through. Let's see. They haven't come up as an option. Oh, you can actually sort by discount too. They got so much stuff. I'm all going through the tech. I'm not going through everything. But yeah, I mean, I might get the MagSafe, the MagSafe thing, because $30 isn't really that bad. I don't care if it's a few bucks more than it'll be in a few months. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Samsung event is tomorrow, by the way. Before I kind of click off here and end the stream. go to Samsung Galaxy Unpacked 2025 July. It's July 9th. Reserve ends in 22 hours, so definitely go over and claim that. We're looking at a new Samsung Galaxy coming out tomorrow, which would be really cool to see. Only around, actually less than 24 hours to go. The event's gonna be at 10 a.m. tomorrow Eastern time. I'm gonna do a countdown stream as usual. So if you want to join that, that'll be live in a few minutes. I'm gonna actually go over and get it ready soon. I actually get it ready on stream, on this live stream, and end it and tell everybody to go over there. We'll do that. Okay. Samsung Galaxy Unpacked. We're looking at the Z Fold 7 and the Flip 7. Might even see a Galaxy Fold Ultra or a Galaxy Flip Ultra. I'm not sure. Yeah, 10 a.m. Eastern time. I doubt that it's gonna be oh wait. Some people have already seen it. Is that for this event? Yeah. Apparently some creators have already seen the device. They can't really disclose that, but they've already seen the device. Alright, well I'm gonna get the stream ready. And I'm gonna end this one. Tell everybody to go over to the Samsung one if you want to show over there. He always does that. Well, he didn't do it last time, I guess. Alrighty. I'm getting the live stream ready now. Create event. Here we go. Go ahead and start the stream. I'll redirect everybody over. How to get into the here it is. Let's go right here. There we are. Alright, it is live, guys. The other live stream is live. Let's see how we ended. Do you have Amazon Prime? The majority said yes. So that's really cool. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this live stream. I tried my best. My absolute best to give you the best insights on all the new Amazon stuff that's coming out. All the new Amazon deals actually that are out. And yeah, we're actually doing really well. We just hit 2,000 subscribers, so I really appreciate everybody helping us out there. If you want to subscribe, definitely do so. I'm gonna do a lot more streams like this, very in-depth, deep diving into the the channel's core like news and deals, and the channel's kind of like main focus. Apple, Samsung, that stuff. You guys will see it. This is all for now from me. I'm actually live again, doing the countdown. It's on. As you can see, you'll be redirected to it after this stream ends. So hope you guys all enjoy it, and I'll see you in that chat. See ya.